The Hells Angels, often shrouded in an aura of danger and mystery, have long been a symbol of outlaw biker culture. With their iconic logos, leather jackets, and roaring motorcycles, this infamous motorcycle gang is notorious for its strict rules and ironclad code of silence. A world where rules about sex and relationships within the gang can lead to violent and often brutal consequences. It's a world that very few dare to enter, but one man, Jay Dobbins, a retired special agent, was brave enough to do just that. In a daring 2-year undercover operation, Dobbins posed as a gun runner and debt collector, delving deep into the heart of the Hells Angels. Back in the day, Jay Dobbins, who is now 61, assumed the alias Jay Davis or Jay Bird. In a recent interview, he opened up about the inner workings of the gang. He revealed that when it comes to women, the Hells Angels have a clear hierarchy in place. At the top of the chain are the old ladies, who are the wives and girlfriends of the gang members. Dobbins emphasized that you definitely don't want to get caught messing around with a member's wife or girlfriend, as the consequences will be violent. Not only that, Dobbins also revealed that when he infiltrated, there were also Hells Angels groupies who frequently visited the clubhouse. These women seemed to move from one member to another without causing any disputes among the bikers who shared the same romantic interests. As for the question of whether sex took place inside the clubhouse, Dobbins didn't spill all the beans, but he did mention that parties were very common in the chapter. It might seem that the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, or HAMC in short, is all about tough, rugged men, but that is not the case. Women have always been important in these clubs. Some of these women are called old ladies, as Dobbins said. Being an old lady means you shared the club's lifestyle, both the good times and the tough ones. You have a special place in the club's family structure. These women don't just watch from the sidelines. They join rides and events and have a say in club decisions, even if it is informal. However, being an old lady comes with expectations. Loyalty to the club and, more importantly, to your partner is crucial. In many clubs, women don't wear the official club colors, but they might wear badges that show their association with their partners. Hence, they might wear jackets that say "property of" followed by the name or nickname of the member, indicating they are the primary female partner of a specific member. Some people see this as a sign of control, while others view it as a symbol of belonging and protection. Apart from old ladies, there are also women who have more casual connections with the club, and they are called with terms like sweet butts or mamas. Their relationships with club members are less formal and sometimes temporary, and they don't have the same status as old ladies. The role of these women is more flexible and depends on personal relationships and the specific dynamics of individual club chapters. Some of the women affiliated with the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club have offered valuable insights into the intricate web of relationships within the organization. Their personal accounts shed light on the multifaceted experiences, emotions, and dynamics that define their connections to HAMC members. Samantha, who shared her life with a Hells Angel for over a decade, says that she learned the profound significance of loyalty. To her, the club was more than just a group. It was a family. Her journey was not without challenges, but the bonds she forged with both women and men in the club were among the most robust in her life. Lisa, who grew up around the club as the daughter of a long-standing member, paints a different picture of the club. While outsiders often assume the worst, she recalls a community characterized by barbecues, long rides, and unwavering support for one another. Much like any close-knit family, it seems that different people have different opinions about the club. In his interview, the former ATF agent described the Hells Angels as a complex organization with members from diverse backgrounds, lifestyles, and interests. The notorious Motorcycle Club was founded in San Bernardino, California, back in 1948, and it has since spread its influence worldwide, boasting 475 chapters across 62 countries. These global charter groups can be found everywhere from Alaska to South Africa and Norway to Argentina. Ever since Hells Angels came into being in 1948, it has been in the news multiple times for various crimes. In 1964, it was reported that 2 teen-aged girls were raped by a score of the Hell for Leather cyclists. The report said that they told police they had been stripped, raped, and subjected to numerous indecencies by a score of youths. Police Chief Frank Marinello put 4 Hells Angels behind bars for committing multiple rapes, and in a bold move, he decided to ban all biker gangs from Monterey entirely. However, things took a twist when the rape charges against the Angels were dropped by the end of the month due to what was deemed as insufficient evidence. Nevertheless, the ban on biker gangs remained firmly in place. Then there was the 1969 Altamont Free Concert incident. Hell's Angels members served as security at the infamous Altamont Free Concert in California, during which a Hell's Angels member fatally stabbed a concert-goer, Meredith Hunter. Several Hell's Angels were charged, but the primary assailant, Alan Passero, was acquitted on grounds of self-defense. In 2011, a brawl and shootout between rival motorcycle gangs took place. One of the gangs was the Hell's Angels. The incident left several individuals injured and resulted in multiple arrests. Some individuals faced charges, and verdicts ranged from convictions to acquittals. This is not all. The list of crimes committed by the members of Hell's Angels is very long. Still, there are some people who wish to join the club and live their lives with death looming over their heads. They try to become part of Hell's Angels, but it is not easy. People have to wait for years, and sometimes even decades, to become part of the Hell's Angels. So, how did Dobyns manage to join the club? Let me tell you how. Back in April 2002, all hell broke loose in the heart of Laughlin, Nevada. It was a brutal brawl between the Hell's Angels Motorcycle Club and their longtime rivals, the Mongols Motorcycle Club. The showdown unfolded in a bustling Nevada casino, packed with innocent onlookers caught in the crossfire. This chaotic showdown spurred federal law enforcement into action, igniting an undercover operation that would soon become the stuff of legend, Operation Black Biscuit. And guess who was right in the thick of it? Yes, it was J. Dobyns. Dobyns and his fellow undercover officers embarked on a mission that sounds like it's straight out of a Hollywood action flick. They posed as drug traders, immersing themselves in a dangerous world of secrecy and deception. But here's the real kicker. In a jaw-dropping move, they went so far as to stage a murder, using the gruesome props of blood and guts from a butcher shop. The ATF dubbed the operation a success because they managed to nail down quite a bunch of criminal indictments under the RICO Act, which stands for the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. However, because of the internal disagreements within the government, some key defendants received shorter sentences, with a few even having their charges completely dropped. When all was said and done, after a whopping $1 million operation, they managed to indict 55 members and associates of the Hell's Angels, and 16 of them faced racketeering charges. But things don't end here. Dobyns claimed that his true identity was revealed and his life was in danger as he received various death threats. He mentioned that his family was put in serious danger. To add to the chaos, in 2008, his home went up in flames. Dobyns also penned a number of books delving into his experiences with the gang, one of them being Catching Hell, a true story of abandonment and betrayal. Thanks for joining us today on our journey to the world of the Hell's Angels. We hope you found this video informative. If you enjoyed our content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories and in-depth explorations. See you in the next video.